Welcome to the review of the new, at least for me, Fenix PD36R USB Type-C rechargeable flashlight rated 1600 lumens, 283 meters of throw. It's powered by a 21700 battery with 5000 milliamp hour capacity. This is the box it comes in. With the light you get the manual, the warranty card, a nice USB-C charging cable, and lanyard, spare O-rings and spare tail cap rubber cover. So here we have it, the Fenix PD36R 21700 battery inside it. As you can tell already, there are two switches. Mechanical forward switch at the tail cap allows momentary on, and an electronic switch with LED to tell you the state of the battery, and this is used to change between the outputs. The clip is bidirectional but cannot be moved around the body of the light. We have our lanyard holes here at the tail cap. Focus. Here we have a smooth reflector, inside of which we find a luminous SST40 rated of 1600 maximum lumens. The battery inside the light is provided with the light, of course, and it's a non-proprietary Fenix 5000 milliamp hour 21700 battery. And this battery, along with any other rechargeable battery, can be charged while inside the light due to a universal USB-C port with a very nice and sturdy rubber cover. The threads between the head and the body, they are triangular cut and they are anodized, so they allow you a physical lookout of the light in case you felt the need. The positive contact point inside the flagpole with the Fenix PD36R measures 5.35 inches in length, and it's at its widest 1.1 inches in diameter. Also, this is equal to 136 millimeters in length and 26 millimeters at its widest. The weight is 3 ounces or 85 grams plus the battery. And the battery amounts for a total of 72.5 grams or 2.56 ounces. Fenix anti-reverse polarity protection, so this light will only work with button top batteries. As I said, the interface is pretty straightforward. One click turns the lights on, another turns the light off. You have your momentary mode, and to change mode you go through the switch at the head, and you scroll through the 5 modes. You got eco, low, medium, high and turbo. Eco, low, medium, high, turbo in loop. There is a shortcut for strobe, which is keeping pressed the head switch. And the strobe, I don't know if you can tell, hopefully you will not be too much blinded like I am, but it's a varying frequency strobe. How's the pouch? Well, the pouch is made in Cordura and fits the PD36R both head up and head down, although you have to fidget a bit with the clip. We have a Cordura strip here to open the pouch, and here in the back We have Cordura D-ring. I don't know if you can call it like a D-ring. It's like a Cordura loophole. And here you have a stitched hole for your belt. So this sheet is not MOLLE compatible. Now for some beam shots. We have here at 100 meters some trees, and we can see that the spill is wide, but not so wide that it touches my feet, and the trees at 100 meters are lit, but as you can see in this magnification I took of the camera, they are lit just because of the power of the light and not because of the beam. So I think that 100 something meter is a good estimation of the real throw of this flashlight. Of course we cannot expect that differently because we have a big wide LED in a small reflector, and this gives a beam that is smooth and it's wide and it's good for medium to close distances. But I want to point out that, as you can see in these pictures, the light does not arrive at my feet. For some video shots, again, these are not meant to represent 100% reliably what the Fenix PD36R behaves on each output, what the power is, how the tint is. This is just a rough estimation, kind of general idea of what to expect if you get this light, and if you want to see how it behaves in the outdoors, what kind of beam does it has, and so on. Here are now some video beam shots of an close underwood, a few meters away from the camera. Again, just to give you an expectation of what to expect from the Fenix PD36R as far as beam type, tint, Now for some output and runtime measurement. Keep in mind that these are all made in my homemade setup and they are not professional in any way. We start with the output and now we can see that my measurements are consistent with the specs. Also keep in mind that the specs are measured after the lights has been turned on for quite some times, while my measurements are made as soon as the light is turned on. And now the first runtime chart, we have here the turbo mode at room temperature and the turbo mode cooled with a fan. There is quite a big difference if you start using a fan, and we're gonna dig a bit deep by zooming in on the plot in the first 35 minutes. As we can see here, using the fan the light can stay above the 1500 marks for around 17 minutes, while the light at room temperature drops down in 2.5 minutes, starts to drop in quickly and starts to settle around the 1100 lumen mark and slowly decreasing in small steps until it reaches the brightness of 841 lumens. This instead is the plot for the high mode and the medium mode. Overall, I think that Fenix PD36R is a well-made and finished light. I like the fact that it uses a USB-C, a standard port to charge the battery, and the battery itself, a 21700 battery provided, is also a universal standard battery, which means if you buy aftermarket battery or different battery, they can still be charged in the light. The specs, the output and the runtimes are according to the specification. As far as I can tell, the runtime charts are flat. I like to see that there is a thermal regulation at turbo mode. I would like the interface to still give me quick access to lowest and highest mode and not to have only quick access to strobe mode. I feel, as far as my preferences are, this is a good thing to have in every light. At least have access to a highest mode or like the lowest mode as quick access and not only to strobe. I wish this light would come with a warmer tint. It will look great outside, it will look great in the outdoors, but this is what we got. Cool white light. The beam is good for medium to close distances, up to 100 and something meters. And I believe this is all. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and let's see you on the next one.